The allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Where's that kid?
This is Sushi Stables, and the reason for her desperation is terrifying. She's a mother of 5, and after an anonymous tip, the police began to suspect one of her children was in grave danger. However, what they didn't know was that Stables was hiding a horrific secret in her basement. It all began on July 25th, 2023, when the Rock Island, Illinois, police received a disturbing report.
I said, why, what happened? And she was like hesitant to bring it out and tell me. She then told me that her son she was gone from the house, and she told me that her son had shot himself. She said that he shot himself. At the time, he was 9 years old. I said, what do you mean he shot himself?
The complainant seemed to have a close relationship with Stables and expressed deep concern for her friend's children. She feared they were in grave danger and suggested that a tragic incident might have already occurred. Acting swiftly, the police wasted no time and visited the suspect's house that very day.
Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So, we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No?
I don't know anybody out here.
Kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant...
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think... Look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of
No,
here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who now has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it. That's what
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Her ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her
And
issues. She
it's
thinks that's
just
who it is.
ongoing. She's been harassing my job, harassing my place of business, harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get it. Like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still gotta come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
I don't know her phone number.
Alright, well, sorry to bother you, okay? It's like I said, we get a call, we gotta show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me. Okay? I have spam emails here from these people. I'm going to go down here. The last one I got was, let me see.
Does it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me. Right. This is how bad the harassers got.
Alright, sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we gotta call, even if it sounds crazy, we gotta come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never end.
Alright.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
From the moment Stables saw the officers, she appeared anxious and suspicious. She had a quick response to every question, insisting it was all a misunderstanding. While she cooperated to some degree, everything suggested the tip might have been a prank. But when she stopped the officers from searching her basement, it became clear she was concealing something. Although the police left that day, they thoroughly investigated her statements and uncovered something shocking. Some details were true, such as her ex-husband and the threats she claimed to receive. But the accusations she mentioned drew the most attention. The police found multiple complaints against Stables, not only from her ex-husband but also from neighbors who had reported her for neglect and abuse, including child abuse. Another troubling detail was that Stables claimed not to have any sons, only 4 daughters, yet records showed she had a son named Zion, aged 10, the very age mentioned in the complaint. It was becoming clear that Stables was far from innocent. Although she thought the issue was resolved, she was in for a surprise the next day. Stables confessed to falsifying legal documents to obtain social benefits, a crime that could result in up to 3 years in prison. She was promptly handcuffed and taken to the police car, but the case didn't end there. As she was taken to the station, another police team uncovered something terrifying in her basement.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Hey, my kid's in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
For your cooperation to be up front with us.
Okay, hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open.
Well,
Okay.
open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not gonna tear up your house or anything. So,
Calm down. My kids are in here.
okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant right here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so
I understand, but you haven't let me see it, Chetty. You're walking through my
it's
house.
right here.
Oh, yeah, you're not looking for
Okay, I'm trying to see.
So I need your phone too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well, my phone is taken.
So which rooms are your kids in?
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not.
The officers found the dark secret Stables had been hiding all along inside a trash can, the body of her son, Zion. In December 2022, roughly 7 months before, Stables left her 5 children alone at home to run some errands. She received a phone call from her daughter that would change everything. Her daughter tearfully explained that Zion had left home and wouldn't be coming back. Confused, Stables urged her to bring him back immediately, only to hear the tragic truth while playing. Zion had found a loaded gun and accidentally shot himself. His sister had witnessed it all, helpless to save him. In a panic upon returning home, Stables made a devastating decision. Instead of calling the police, she hid Zion's body in a trash can in the basement, hoping to buy time to decide what to do next. As days passed, neighbors began to notice a foul odor coming from the basement. Stables brushed off their suspicions, claiming a raccoon had died and that she'd already contacted a cleaning service to remove it. Her explanation bought her some time, but the problem wasn't going away. Desperate to mask the smell, she stuffed blankets into vents and set up multiple air purifiers around the basement. Yet, With the body decomposing for days, the stench must have been unbearable. Despite her efforts, the horrifying truth was bound to surface.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay. Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them to somebody to come?
You're not under arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that, okay? That's
Okay.
that's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you,
not.
okay?
I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay. One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters. Are we going to find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever, claiming kids, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night, and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can.
What is that?
First it
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples,
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples, child. It's found in your
We
room.
need
along
to
with
get
the Social
we
Security
need
card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help. Okay. That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard. Like,
So is Zion a real person?
you know, I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can
We'll
we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn around for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
Because of her careful deception, none of the neighbors ever suspected Stables of any wrongdoing. They believed she had a normal, happy family, but that illusion was shattered with the discovery of Zion's body. An autopsy soon revealed the extent of her cruelty. She had attempted to burn her son's body to destroy the evidence. With these findings, Stables' charges escalated from fraud to include concealment of a corpse, obstruction of justice, and failure to report the death of a child. If convicted, she faced a possible 10-year prison sentence. During the trial, prosecutors presented compelling evidence, including forensic reports and photos of the crime scene, underscoring the gravity of her actions. They argued that Stables had not only intended to hide the body but had also exploited the situation to continue receiving social benefits. They urged the judge to impose a prison sentence, stating that her actions showed a clear disregard for justice and accountability. Her defense, however, claimed that Stables suffered from severe anxiety, impairing her ability to handle the tragic situation properly. But this argument fell short. Facing mounting evidence, her legal team advised her to accept responsibility in exchange for a reduced sentence. Stables ultimately confessed to her crimes, sealing her fate in the courtroom.
I have to believe that she has done some extra measures to cover up that smell. Otherwise, nobody could have stood that. I had a dead raccoon in my backyard, and we put it in a garbage can and in a garbage bag, and then put it in a garbage can, and I couldn't even stand the smell waiting for garbage day. So I can't imagine that with the wind directions that nobody would smell that. And where was the school? And where was his family? Nobody seemed to come over there and question it.
In the end, Sushi Stables, 38, received a 2-year prison sentence, followed by 6 months of supervised release. The judge also recommended that she be admitted to a mental health facility to address her anxiety and any other psychological issues stemming from the tragedy. As of now, the court has not disclosed details regarding the custody of her daughters or additional charges she might face, but it is clear that Stables will be separated from her children for a significant period. The community, once convinced of her innocent facade, now grapples with the reality of her actions and the impact they will have on her family for years to come.
I should have done more, and I should have made the right decision, but I just don't know what happened. I am not a criminal. I am not a monster. I am just a mother who have tried over and over again, no matter how many times I fall, to get up and do the right thing again.
The sentence of the court is going to be 2 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, 6 months in mandatory supervised release.
Thanks for watching. If you're ready for more true crime stories, pick one of the next 2 videos on your screen now. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an update. There's always more to uncover. See you in the next story.